All right, welcome everybody to the finals. Oldrich on the play, gonna fire off that. Ooh, jez2718, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate you joining the team. Thanks for being here and supporting the tournament series. Start off with the Dark Water Vines, jez2718 with a Sky Crag Blueprints. Not the fastest hand we've seen yet from Oldrich, but it's not bad. You've got to play on one, a play on two, and maybe this can help feed some Shoal Dredger and Umbran Deathwatcher shenanigans here.
Just like that, it's 5 cost, so it's better. Ooh, even a faceless one too.
Yeah, faceless one. Although, as we said, that makes the Shoal Dredger 6.
Ooh,
but that's a pretty good start, though. Look at all those units for turn 2. I mean, that's the start you want.
Although Jez does have a hailstorm, unfortunately.
Don't say it. Don't tell me that. Maybe Jez won't see the hailstorm in hand.
Notable, though, is that 2 Haunting Screams went to the void.
True. All right, here comes the hailstorm. Now, Oldrich did keep the 4/5 alive, and the Darkwater Vine survives, and the Haunting Scream can hit the Shoal Dredgers. So, not over yet. This is 6 damage minimum, plus more from the Shoal Dredger here. So that's going to be 13. No, going to get the Death Watcher. So that's actually going to put, what is that, down to 3?
Down to 3.
Wow.
Damn. This deck is crazy. Wow.
All right. Another hailstorm, but that doesn't kill the 4/5. Shifted to Maris. That doesn't do it either. That's going to leave a 4/5 behind. Moody Quake, thank you so much for the follow. And Oldrich is going to win it on turn 4.
Wow.
Wow.
That is insane.
Turn 5, I guess, but wow. Well done, Oldrich. Found Self-Mill Aggro. That was a quick game 1, if I may say so.
That's crazy. That's crazy good.
Wow. Well, I apologize for poo-pooing this deck earlier. I had commented that I just didn't see what matchups it was good against, but hey, it looked really, really good there.
I think we're in the same boat because I definitely was skeptical, but it's turning out to be fun to watch.
It keeps winning. Each one of the matchups we've seen it, we're like, it doesn't seem good in this matchup, and then it wins, and then we say the same thing next time, and it wins.
Like I look at the hand and I'm like, that doesn't look like a great hand, but wow.
Well, remember on that last one, there was only one play before like what, turn 3 or turn 4 in that hand, but then Oldrich was able to flip a lot of things. The top deck flip a lot into there, and they got the faceless one and
crazy.
This one seems pretty decent as well. You don't have the double shadow, but Spite Feeder, Gust Rider, 3 power seems pretty good. Also, notably, Oldrich on the play and Jez going down. No, saying it's 7. I'm sorry. Jez at 7, but on the draw. So here we go. Turn 1, Spite Feeder. Oldrich says, let's go. That's 2 units in the void right off the bat.
I mean, I do wonder about the second shadow, if that's going to have any effect at all.
Jez going to take their snowball value, taking out that Spite Feeder. And that's actually pretty important here because it means the Gust Rider does not get to Onslaught. Now, the second one might, but it does take out the first one.
So they really only need double shadow for the Death Watcher and for Dark Purveyor. So okay, we get to attack here.
Here we go. All right, Gust Rider here. Let's draw 2, discard 2. There's going to be a faceless one. And the Feln Painting. I wonder what the other discard is. All right, you can discard the Umbran there. Okay. Gust Rider again.
Oh, nice. Oh, but they have to ditch 2, so they ditch what? Oh, they can't ditch the power. Well, I guess they can ditch the power.
You could ditch the power now. Yeah, I think you do.
Because it's in the bin anyway.
Because you can get back the Umbran, and then maybe you could even, if you can set it up, you might be able to Shadowlands Guide the Shoal Dredger in a turn or two. Look, again, this is the same setup as last time, and Jez is only on 2 power. They get to 3 here, but wow. I think you have to Crafty, maybe? I wonder what Jez has a transpose. Can you afford to cover from the storm is a question. Yeah. Or do you just have to Crafty? I think, yeah, you just have to Crafty, but that's tough.
I mean, I think Crafty just like slows things down a lot. So yeah. I think that's not really a bad. It's not really a bad thing.
No. All right, Oldrich attacking in here. Now, Jez did draw a Hailstorm at the end of turn, but interesting, blocking that Faceless one put the Bloodletter up to a 4/5. It wasn't before that, but now it is because of the Faceless one that got blocked. Not that if you're Jez, you don't take the free block. I think you do, but it is interesting how that played out.
I mean, they do have a perm, but is a perm worth a 4/5 when they've got other stuff coming?
Jez actually taking the turn to play the Sling of the Chi. That's good. That's got to be good for Jez. If Jez can afford to take a turn off to play Sling of the Chi instead of Hailstorming, they've got to feel pretty good about that situation. All right. Market access leaves you Sinister Rumors, Dead Drop, Valise, and a Krull. Krull obviously not a great get when you don't have Double Shadow.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like a great time to go to the market, but I guess you could. The Shoal Dredger is a 2, unfortunately.
Should yeah.
All right, Shadowlands Guide, gonna play out the Spite Feeder.
How many merchants are in the, or smugglers are in the bin?
In the void, so there's 2 in the bin. No, all 3 in the bin and 1 in the hand. 3. So, Oldrich, that's all the smugglers.
They got the.
All right, so this is good for Jez. Hailstorm, and then if Jez wants to follow up with the Permafrost, they can. Yeah, that's a clean board now for Jez at 18.
I sort of feel like maybe Jez is going to stabilize, but with Haunting Scream, though, to just...
Yeah, you never know with Haunting Scream, right? The Umbran's at a 14 right now. 14, like that turn, Oldrich could have screamed that turn and hit for 14, but 14 is not 0, right? Jez is at 18.
Right.
So it's crazy how much damage this deck can do. Or even just a Dark Purveyor, right?
Right.
Wow, look how close this is.
Okay, so
and this could use another power. Man, the power is hurting Oldrich too because Oldrich missed power a couple turns. Potentially could have Spore Folked into Haunting Scream and won it on that turn.
Well, they win next turn now.
They win next turn, yeah. Can Jez do anything?
I mean, unless Jez plays Kenna and doesn't do anything.
Plays Kenna, doesn't do anything. I think
that was smart. That was smart.
Yeah. All right. 20-20.
Oh, what happened?
As a pack.
I don't know. What just happened there? Did Oldrich just pass turn?
Oh, that had to have been a mistake of some sort.
Oh no. I think that was a mistake. What should have happened was attack in. The Kenna blocks it. This gets sacrificed, but there's 3 more damage done, so Jez should be at 13.
Must have been a misclick there. That's a bummer.
Yeah. Hey, Hatchet Ninja, thank you so much for the 2-month sub. We really appreciate it. Thanks for subbing with Amazon Prime. Make it free. Take some of those Bezos bucks. Throw them our way. We appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the tournament series. Thanks for being here and supporting us. We appreciate it. All right, gonna Krull. Ooh, look at this. All right, Krull. Get back Shoal Dredger. Now, couldn't Krull the flying charge Death Watcher, unfortunately. That would have been a nice one to Krull. I'd say it'd be worth waiting, but I don't think Oldrich could afford to wait for that. Yeah, and this is just too much now.
Too much.
Oh man, Oldrich was so close. Well
Unfortunate
done by
misclick
Jez.
there.
I mean, credit to Jez. That was fantastically played. Several turns where Jez could have died and navigated it very well and played the Kenna and didn't attack, just waited. Well done.
Wonder if that was like I wonder if they were on mobile, like a mobile.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it made a difference there. I think that game was over anyway because of the jump block.
They would have had to. They would have had to have blocked Kenna.
Right.
Or, I'm sorry. Kenna would
have blocked. Yeah, blocked. So it may have bought him a turn, but yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, this is it. They're jumping right back in. These players are itching to go. So tied at 1 game apiece. Oldrich on the play.
Right,
this is for all the marbles this time.
We're on your team now. I'm sorry, no, we are, not choosing sides. Oldrich, if you'd like to win, that would be great.
All right. Jez keeps a hand of 4 power, strategize Tamaris, and a permafrost. Oldrich goes Dark Water Vines, 3 power, Shadowpath Intimidator, Sporefolk, and Shoal Dredger.
I mean, based on what we've seen Oldrich's deck do, I think, it seems like a decent.
Yeah, it seems like a decent hand. It's funny how consistent Oldrich's deck has played out to be. It hasn't felt like it should be as consistent as it is. But here you go. This Shoal Dredger, is it going to hit 0 this turn?
Oh my god.
Oh, it hit 1! Oh, can you imagine if Oldrich was able to play a turn 2 Shoal Dredger there? Wow. Still going to be able to play both of these next turn. These banners are undepleted, right? Yeah.
Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's see. So I'll tell you what. If Oldrich did misclick last game, it would be really hard to stay focused, right? I would be very frustrated by that. It's a real test to say you got a game 3. It's okay. Like, don't beat yourself up, and you got to keep going. Oh. Interesting.
Okay, this has got to be good.
Interesting there. I wonder. I think I would have taken a different line, which would have been Shadowpath Intimidator to make myself try to discard 2 to see if I could get this down to 0 and then play all 3 units. Now, you don't get the 4/5 out of the way, so it's riskier. You lose. You don't do as well against Hailstorm there, but I think the ability to play out both might be worth it. But well, pretty good attacks here.
What does she say? She says, summon an enemy unit of your choice can't block this turn. Okay, so play that.
Okay, you can make the crafty not block if you want, or the 1/1 not block, so force a bad block on the crafty. All right, nicely done. Make it so that Grenin can't jump block, means that Jez is jump blocking with a crafty. Staying at 19.
Okay, so
I mean, Hailstorm. Unfortunately, Hailstorm just keeps the Oldrich with a 7/6 and a 4/5.
Right.
You might have to, but that doesn't even actually accomplish very much. Yeah, I think you're just better off playing a big unit. Yeah, I agree.
Unfortunately, Oldrich is not really drawing the right cards, I think.
Right. This is interesting, too, because this train has Reckless, right?
Right.
So I wonder, does Oldrich just not attack? Now we're going to attack in. We're going to trade off. All right. Down to 16. So a clear board down to 16. Jez does have that Hailstorm in hand.
Well, I think they just transpose for turn to seed, right?
They can do that. Yeah, you can transpose for turn to seed, and that'll take out the Shoal Dredger and any other Shoal Dredgers. Oldrich in chat says, I missed the A in A space.
Yeah,
yeah, I'll do it. Ooh, okay, Shadowlands Guide though. That's gonna get back probably just the 4/5, I would think.
Six
Or not
seven.
6/7. I'm
Let's see.
sorry, 6/7.
Wow.
All right, this is
Okay,
pretty
that's
good.
huge.
This is so frustrating if you're in jez's seat because you're like, I keep answering all of these. Go away.
So how did that get to be 6/7? What am I missing there?
For each player with 10, did Jez go above 10?
Oh, each player. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Hailstorm going to clear the board, but Jez is left with a 6/7. Oh no. Oh no, you can't make that mistake twice.
Oldrich, slow down.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Oh no. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
We've all been there. I've been there. I know exactly what this feels like.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Sometimes that happens to me when I play, if I'm playing Magic Arena, because space is like advance to the next, like just advance to the next move. So like you space to go into attackers, and then you space to go to confirm things. But in Eternal, it's end your turn. So I've definitely had things where I'll play some games on Magic Arena, then switch over and hit space and just pass my turn. And I'm like, oh no, it's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, you have to play Siege Train, right?
Oh, and now, yeah, shifted this. That takes care of the Cell Sword. It doesn't hit the Gust Rider actually because of it's without flying. Oldrich gonna trigger Nightfall, attack in for 1, and there's the 6. So hopefully Oldrich wins this game now because you would hate to see it lose it on that misclick, but
yeah.
Jez drew. Wow, Jez had good draws off of that. That was a Siege Train and a Ross on there.
I mean, I guess you could have blocked, but then, you know, a Tamari's would have just killed your elf, right?
All right, gonna play the Tamaris here. That's gonna be a 4/6 flyer.
Fire.
Well, there's a big upbrid. Oldrich gonna attack in with both. So Jez can line up a double block on the 6/7 if they want, or they can eat the 1/1. So gonna lose the Tamaris here in this block, but is gonna get that 6/7 off the board, which is key. And now Oldrich has to be careful with Oldrich's life total. Now they do have a 16/16 blocker.
I think Rich just really needs a scream right now, right?
Yeah, scream would be really good. The other unfortunate thing for Oldrich is this is not random, right? You choose. Yeah, so probably what happens is if Oldrich blocks here, which I think they have to, I think this Gust Rider is getting piercing shotted.
Right.
But I still think you have to block the train, though. You can't let it attack again. Oh, a Permafrost was the draw for Jez. Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Oh no.
Okay, perm on the 16/16. And then you're down to, you have to block, right? Even if you don't want to. You have to block the...
Man, this is tough. I think Oldrich is dead next turn either way because that Tamaris is going to come off of shift. So that's going to be unblockable next turn. So at best, you're at a virtual 6.
Right.
And this... Oh, so Jez did not play the Permafrost. Interesting. Maybe Jez wants this piercing shot to take care of the Gust Rider first, and then can Permafrost after. Yeah, so really wanted that piercing shot. Okay, I like that play by Jez, and then Permafrost after. Very heads-up play there.
Okay, Hunting Scream.
Oh, wow. Oh, I feel bad for Oldrich on those misclicks. That's so unfortunate. Well,
I think a Nightfall lethal would have been good though.
Congratulations, Jez, on capitalizing. Well